Y'all, I've been having the weirdest week. I am currently pet sitting for a friend of mine here in Connecticut. I got here on Tuesday. I'm going to be here till next Tuesday. It all started on Wednesday when I got an Akashic Records reading with my friend Oz. This is him. This is him. You can find him on here. I'm going to tag him below. It was so profound. If you guys have never had one, come with a list of questions. Okay, you need a list of questions, wondering your soul and what's going on with your life and whatnot. And that's where it all started for me. So in my reading, I had 8 to 10 questions for him. And 2 of them, the answers that came through started off with, well, you're not going to like this answer. And I was like, ooh. Now, I like a good surprise, okay? But this one, these 2 actually threw me a bit for a loop, but I didn't process it till 8 hours later, because I don't know, I just didn't. And basically, it's made me realize that change is happening really quickly in my life, and I'm gonna need to pivot. I'm gonna need to change. The past few months, I've been thinking I'm heading in one direction, and I'm being told no, in more terms than that, but no. I've been wanting to move to, another location here on this earth. And he was like, no, go south. I'm like, what? It was just very profound, and it's made me question a lot of things. And then fast forward to yesterday, we had really bad windstorm come through. Power went out in the morning for an hour and a half, 2 hours, came back on. And then in the late afternoon, power went out again for a few hours, came back on. Sometime in the middle of the night, in the middle of the night, we lost power. I woke up this morning, there was no power. It didn't come back on until 11:40 this morning. And it was on for an hour and a half, so I was able to do a few things, showered. I cannot blow dry my hair. My hair looks like crazy right now. Can't blow dry it because the power just went out 25 minutes ago. Yeah, it's just, so there's that. What's another weird thing that happened? Have you guys looked at the moon recently? Have you looked at the night sky? So where I am right now, there's less light pollution. So last night when I was taking the dogs out, I was looking up at the sky and I looked at the moon, and to me it just seemed, so it's at half. It's half, what is that? Waxing? Whatever it is, it's half. And it just looked extra bright. It sort of reminded me of the movie The Truman Show, and how, Jim Carrey's character is living in a dome, and so he's seeing the night sky, but we all know, right, as the audience, that it's just lights, for the stars and moon and whatnot. That's literally how I felt when I looked at the moon last night when I was standing outside. I was like, it looks fake. It literally looks fake. And then I felt myself go into a mini existential crisis, because I was like, oh my God. I'm like, are we in this dome? Are we being watched? Is that moon even goddamn real? I had all the funky and crazy questions going through my mind until I calmed myself down and was like, okay, woman, go get your pajamas on and go to bed. And then, oh my God, there was 2 other things that happened over the course of the past few days, and I just drew a blank, and I don't want to make this video too long. So, to wrap up, if you guys want me to make a video on the Akashic Records reading I had, I will go more in depth with some of my questions and the answers that I got from the channeled messages and stuff like that, I will. Let me know. I just didn't want to overload this video with too much info. The whole point of this is to say that I am someone, and I've known this for several years now, I will go through situations and experiences, I feel before a lot of other people. So that way I can experience it, learn whatever it is I need to learn from it, and then when it happens to others, I can then help them and share, my knowledge and wisdom and all that sorts of stuff. So I'm experiencing like this whole power outage thing randomly. I feel like, guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, intuitively, that's to come. For a lot of people in the summer, I'm focused on July with that, where I feel like for like a 3-week span, there's gonna be like communities and states and just people throughout the country like without power. Or like there'll be no power, comes back on real quickly, goes right back out. Like very weird. There's gonna be a lot of electrical, and just sort of like power stuff going on over the next few months. But like I said, I'm feeling more July, so I feel like I'm getting a little taste of this right now. Also though, regarding like the changes and needing to pivot and just go with the flow and stuff and not hold tightly to what you think you should be doing or what you thought you were going to be doing, what you think you want to be doing. And then you find out like, no, this is where I'm supposed to be going. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. I think that's been the hardest part for me. Because like we're humans, right? And I have this plan. Like I know what I want to do. And the spiritual team that Oz had channeled, they were like, you can. You would just be struggling. Basically. So all that to say, a lot of change is going to be coming up for basically everyone on this planet this year into next year. And you're going to need to pivot. You're going to need to just go with the flow. You're going to need to get comfortable in the uncomfortable. That is possible. I'm learning that right now very quickly this week. Which is fine, I can handle it because, I don't know, this is my jam apparently. But so I just wanted to like let you all know that, and I'm sorry if this video seems all over the place. I'm still trying to integrate and process everything. But I've got a lot of time to myself right now with like no power. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. I hope right now you guys are all experiencing power and heat and water. Because I don't have that right now, because they're on well water with an electric pump. I'm like, oh my God. So that's all. Have a wonderful day.